For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game.
3. All right, I want to welcome you here on a Thursday. I had to double check that for just a second. Thursday afternoon, 1:30, about 2 minutes before we get the first game started here, the Burns Flat Tournament. So they'll be playing against the Mangum Lady Tigers here to start this one off. I'm joined alongside Brindley Holman. So excited to be covering some ball with you this afternoon.
Yep, very excited, yep.
Yeah, so I tell you what, we're going to get the lineups to you guys here in just a moment as we get, I believe, the second game of the day underway. And kind of bring you guys the bracket, show you what the forecasts are, what the scenarios look like for the girls. Hoping they get a win today. This is going to be kind of one of the tough games out the gate here. Mangum, you know, we don't know a whole lot about Mangum. Did play them a couple times last season, but you've got a brand new look as far as the Lady Comets this year. It's a different ball club. What are you kind of expecting rolling into this game, Brindley?
I think both teams are going to play very fast and very aggressive. You kind of look at both sides. They don't really have very much size down low. They don't have a lot of bigs down low, so you want to kind of get out and run and try to use that to your advantage. Even though you're kind of going against somebody that's the same height and speed as you, you want to get out and run in transition, and that's kind of where the Comets have been successful in both offense and defense here this season so far. You know, Comets really haven't trailed very much at all for this season for any length of time, so you want to see the Comets kind of continue their fantastic play on offense and on defense here for this game right here.
All right, so here we go. I think this might be one of our games we got more people watching at home than we do present here. Yeah. Again, glad to have you here on a work day. It's a Thursday afternoon, and so blessed to have wonderful people at Hinton that allow us to come and do this and give you guys the best viewing experience we can this afternoon. So here we go with the starting lineups on the Mangum side first. We'll kind of let you guys peep the roster here.
Oh, they're doing the Hinton.
Yeah, so there we go. Okay. And we'll do the Lady Comets roster. We're kind of going over that. We'll give them their starting 5 here in just a second. So kind of rolling through the Mangum Lady Tigers. You've got number 1, Holly Lehman-Webb, a name I remember from last year. Riley Ash, number 3. Madison Paxton, number 5. Number 10, Cadence Cooper. Number 11, another name I'm very familiar with, one of their starting 5, I'd imagine, Landry Lively. Number 12, Hannah Sturr. Number 13, Morgan White. We've seen a lot of these girls during softball season. Number 21, Bryn Woodruss. Number 24, Kirsten Rankins. And number 30, Marley Hernandez. So then we'll pop it on over here, cut us back live to the screen as you know your Lady Comets, and rolling with the looks of the same starting 5, I think.
I believe so, yep. So you got Cheyenne Martinez out there, Charlie Van Huss out there, Miley Daigle, Alyssa Hale, and Bree Ramirez out there for your starters. They've been the go-tos for Coach Lindenberg this season so far, so I imagine she's going to ride with them throughout the entirety of the season.
All right, so here we go. And, of course, 3-0 in the season. Got a big win Tuesday night against Cordell. Kind of struggled a little bit in the first half. Came out, offensively put up 60 on the board. Yeah. So, tell you what, this is kind of a fun start to the season as both Comet teams coming out the gate playing pretty good ball. So, I think we got a chance. Both teams could be playing for first place on Saturday. There's some tough competition. Obviously, on the boys' side, Fort Cobb is going to be quite the challenge. Mangum will be a pretty good matchup here today. But I tell you what, both of these teams have a chance to go deep in the tournament. I have to imagine they'll both be playing on Saturday, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yep. So Charlie Van Huss going to get us going here with this tip. She's going to be jumping up against number 21, Bryn Woodruss. So this ball is up, and we are underway with the Comets have possession here. As Cheyenne will grab it, bring it into the front court here. Gets over to Miley Daigle. She'll go right, passes it over to Alyssa Hale. Kind of just an emotion offense here, just trying to get kind of one-on-one situations here against Mangum defense. And that'll be a foul called right there. So that'll be against number 13, Morgan White. So Comets will have the ball under the basket here. Miley Daigle's going to inbound it as the Comets are set up in the little 4 across. As Alyssa Hale, she looks for the 3, doesn't take it. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Van Huss. She will drive right, goes up against number 13, gets out to Miley. Miley thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Good little bounce pass right there. And that'll be another foul, so that'll be on number 13, Morgan White again. So that's her second already in the first 30 seconds of this ball game.
Tries to get away with the reach there. And again, with that new rule, 5 fouls here in the quarter puts in the bonus. So 2 right out the gate in the first 30
I guess they called that first one on somebody else, not on her. That's just her first. I missed that first foul on who that was, so Bree gets it over to Daigle into Van Huss. So she looks to go take up a shot, but that one's picked from her pocket right there, and that'll be a foul called right there on Van Huss, I believe.
Thought she might have got away with a little travel there.
Yeah, I think she might have known that she traveled and got a little...
Ball kind of got glued to her hip there.
So Comets will be in a little 3-quarter court, their little half-court trap here. And that one is good job right there by Van Huss to get the ball inbounds over to Martinez. She will drive right, and that'll be a charge on Martinez right there. So tough little stretch here for the Comets with having 2 possessions here off the start and unable to convert those into points here.
Yeah, and you talk about that trap, that 3-quarter trap. They've done a really good job of setting the trap and creating a lot of turnovers there. It's been tough to get the ball across court through 4 games here against this Lady Comets.
That one is stolen away by Alyssa, but unable to come up with it is Bree, so she gets it down low to that, and that'll be a foul called right there, as that just looks like a clean block from all the way up here, so that'll be a foul called on Charlie. That'll be her second, so we'll get, I believe this is Jill Potter checking in here for Charlie, as I believe that was number 21 who's going to the line to shoot 2, maybe.
Yeah, and again, you can't really ask for much better than that from Charlie. Just, straight up block. I mean, it looked to me like it was all ball, so just got to shake that one off and move on. But like you said, you hate to get it. She's probably been one of the most important players on the squad so far. So first points on the board here are for the Mangum Lady Tigers as she goes up for her second one. That one's up, and that one's good. I believe that was Hannah Stair. I believe I'm saying that correctly. As Mangum comes out in a full court press, and then gets it down to Cheyenne. She will bring it across court, goes left, gets down to Bree. She'll do a little hook shot. That one's up, and that one's off, no good. That one was rebounded by Cheyenne, but she'll be out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Mangum Tigers. So both teams, like I mentioned, they both have speed, so both teams are trying to use that to their advantage and kind of get both sides caught off guard on the offensive side of things. Yeah, kind of a sloppy start here. Both teams kind of settling in.
So number 11, she passes down to number 13, Morgan White, and that one's no good, but she gets her own rebound, and she'll be fouled.
And a good move down low there. That really was set up there by, getting yourself the second chance points, getting that rebound. Going to be important for the Lady Comets to not get out-rebounded here. They got a lot of speed, but they'll have to try to make up for some of that lack of size on the floor.
Yeah, and that's where it hurts to have Charlie not get those 2 quick fouls. She's been one of our most crucial rebounders for the season so far. So Comets are going to have to quickly adjust to having some disadvantage down low on the boards. So Mangum goes 1 for 2, but Bryn Woodruff collects that rebound in the corner, and she looks for somebody, gets it into number 3. That one's up, that one bounces around, that one falls. So once again, like we mentioned, the offensive boards are going to kill you on the defensive end, and you're going to not want to give up those boards and give them multiple possessions on offense, as Alyssa Hale passes it over the head of Bree as she hustles down the court but unable to get it.
Yeah, and on that last possession, too, you had two offensive players kind of at the elbow open, just kind of out of sorts there on that last possession.
Yeah. That's just where those offensive boards hurt you because you're out of your defensive set, so you're not able to go and get readjusted and match up again. So Mangum has it once again in the corner up 5-0, and that'll be another foul. So the Comets Mangum Tigers are already in the bonus here to start out this game with not even 3 minutes into this game, and Mangum's going to be shooting 2 free throws, as that's 3 fouls on Shine Martinez.
And that's, really kind of a brutal start. No other way to put it here. Got 2 of your starters in foul trouble here early. Like you said, a ton of time left to play. Just 6:15 here in this first quarter.
So her first shot from the line is up, no good. So the second free throw coming up here for, I'm not sure who this is at the line, but she goes 1 for 2. To extend this lead out to 6 for the Tigers. And that'll be a foul called, as you kind of notice right off the bat the refs are going to call any sort of contact here. So both sides are going to have to quickly adjust to.
Yeah, kind of a tough foul there. You got a little trap, kind of got him pinned, and to get to kind of create some contact there and have a foul.
So Comets able to easily break that press right there out of that stack set, but that was the turnover by Hale right there. As Morgan White comes with it, and she pushes it down the court, and that'll go out of bounds, and it'll be off of, they'll say Jill Potter here, and it'll say with the, nope, my mistake, they say it's off of Mangum, and it'll go to the Comets. So that ball gets into Alyssa Hale, as she will try to go sideline, and she'll step out of bounds. So, once again, just costly turnovers so far in this first 2 minutes of this ball game for the Comets.
It's not a lot going well for the Lady Comets start this game. Really kind of no other way to say it. Just good thing is you're only down 6-0 here. A lot of game left to play, but things aren't rolling your way to start out the gate.
Right. So ball is inbounded to number 11, Landry Lively, as she will drive left. She gets a little bump, but that one's almost thrown away. That is thrown away by the Comets, as Lillian Mutter comes up with it, and Miley Dago, she pushes it up the court here with number 21, Bryn Woodruff guarding her, as gets it over to Lillian Mutter, but she's unable to control it and turns it over as they push it down the court, and she'll pull up a little 15-foot jumper, and that one's good. So that was number 3, Riley Ash, getting in the scorebook there, I believe. Or that might have been, as the Comets are, again.
Yeah, doing a good job there with that press,
Yeah.
Kind of doubling up there, bringing pressure, getting that ball out, kind of making the Lady Comets uncomfortable, moving the ball down court.
So she checks in here for Miley Daigle, and the Comets will look to get another stop here, yeah.
Yeah, and have to imagine if they kind of don't get things together. May see some different Lady Comets coming off the bench here, try to bring a little spark in them here.
So the Tigers with it in their little 3-2 zone, and gets it out to for that 3, no good, but rebounded by Hale as she looks to push it up the court, and she gets it down to Sheridan, so she puts up a little shot. That one's up, and that one's no good, but that'll be tipped out of bounds off the Tigers, and we'll stay with the Comets.
Lady Comets still looking for their first points of the game here, 8-0, trailing here, 5:13 left in the first.
So Lillian Mutter gets it in. She gets it over to Alyssa Hale as she will drive right. She does a little jump shot. That one's up. That one's off the backboard and good. So Bank is open there for Hale, and that opens up the scoring for the Comets. So great job by Alyssa, just to kind of take that into her own hands and go score right there. So then I need somebody to step up and just kind of do that. Say, I got this. Let me handle it, and I'll get us some points on the board. So Mangum, kind of slowing it down here.
And you don't have, again, I don't believe any seniors.
Right.
And so, again, you need your junior class girls to do that, step up and take control. And so good job there.
So that one was a miss by number 11, Landry Lively, and Sheridan comes up with it. It'll be another jump ball here, and it'll go to the Comets. So Mangum's able to get set up in the press right here as the Tigers will have somebody check in. I believe that's number 5, Madison Paxton. She'll check in for Landry Lively.
Another softball girl. Pretty much about all these girls played softball this season.
So nice little pass down the court, but unable to convert right there, but Bree's right behind her. She'll put the ball in. So Alyssa Hale does a little quarterback pass down the court and gets a wide open shot out of it. 2 wide open shots right there. So good job by the Comets to catch the Tigers on their heels.
And her and Charlie are both doing that this year.
So that one's an air ball miss, but tipped back in by Morgan White, and that'll be out of bounds, and that'll go to the Comets. So Comets have quickly cut this lead in half right here. So Comets looking once again to go and get them a good look. As Lillian Muter gets it over to Alyssa Hale, but that is too far of a pass, and that'll go out of bounds. That's kind of the downside to those kind of passes right there. You can quickly overthrow, underthrow, and get a quick little turnover. So the Tigers have possession here on their side of the court.
Yeah, and the inbounding from the side, it creates that shorter court too, so you got to be more precise with your inbound pass.
So Holly Lemonweb gets it out to Madison Paxton. She puts up a 3. That one's off the backboard, bounces around, no good, rebounded by Bree, and that's going to be a jump ball. That was a lot of contact right there on that rebound, but they don't call it, and that's a jump ball, so possession stays with the Tigers.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, they fought for it, but, kind of got away with a lot of contact there.
So the Comets are going to match up here on this out-of-bounds play, and the Tigers are going to try to get a look right here. So Comets need to stay with their man, and as the Tigers get it back in, gets to the corner to Madison Paxton, and she will dribble it up, get reset up, and pass it out to Woodruss, and she thanks by the 3 drives, goes up, no good, but rebounded. Gets her own rebound. So once again, Comets giving up multiple possessions here by not grabbing the rebound. So she kicks out to Madison Paxton. She puts up a 3. That one's up. That's off the backboard and good. So
and that's where second chance points get you right there. Just too many opportunities in that possession.
So quickly, the Tigers get 5 quick points on second chance opportunities. So that one's up, no good, off the bottom of the backboard. And Muter with the rebound. And Alyssa Hale needs to come up here and get this ball and take it up. It's going to be really difficult for those 2 freshmen to handle the ball in a full court press.
Yeah, and you see how they kind of try to motion her to the corner there and trap. You know, they're really doing a good job here with their full court press. Just they try to get into the corner and trap, and then or create situations that get against the sideline and double them up. They bring a lot of pressure. They've had trouble several possessions here getting the ball past half court line. Not something we've seen the first 3 or 4 games. They've had pretty good ball movement throughout the first few games this season.
So checking in for the first time is Kristen Rankins for the Tigers as the Comets get set up in their offense, gets down low to Charity Inns as she will drive, gets over to Muter. And she will put up a little floater, no good, but rebounded by Morgan White, and she will push it down the court.
I feel like they need to get the ball back there under the goal. Two on one.
So
they're gonna have to kind of muscle down low at some point in this game.
The Tigers with it down low, kicks it out to Madison Paxton. She puts up a 3. That one's up, no good, but rebounded by Morgan White. Almost collected by Bree, but they'll call a foul right there on the Tigers, and so it'll stay with the Comets here with 3 minutes to go in this first half, and I believe that was on number 3, Riley Ash.
That's on number 1.
Number 1, sorry. That's Holly Lemonwood. It's hard to see those numbers from all the way up here with the orange on white, So Mangum are pulling out of that press, and they're set up in a 2-3 defense down here on this side of the end. Alyssa Hale, she puts up a 3. That one's up, and that one's good. So
much needed.
Yes, like I said, there's going to be somebody come up here and kind of step up and say, let me handle it. So great job by Alyssa to recognize that they weren't going to come out and guard her. As Holly Lemonwood puts up a shot, that one's no good, but she'll be fouled on the play. I believe that'll be on Bree Ramirez.
I think that's just her first of the game. And I'm surprised I haven't seen them take advantage of that. They've been aggressive, but they haven't gotten, they got the bonus early, but haven't gotten that many trips to the stripe since.
So Lemonweb, she goes to the line, and her first shot is up and good.
Great name, by the way.
As I believe that this is number, is that 21? Checking in or 11? I think that's 11. Landry Lively. Yep. So Landry Lively checks back in here for the Tigers. And her second free throw's up, and that one's good. So she goes 2 for 2 from the line. And once again, the Tigers are going to sit back in their defense. They're in a man-to-man now, I believe, yes. So they're matched up against the Comets. So Comets need to spread this out, get some good ball movement, take it to the hoop right here. Don't settle for anything less than a layup just like that right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
They're going to call a walk right there. I didn't think it was a walk right there, but So Comets with another turnover here in this first quarter. This what feels like a very long first quarter.
Yeah.
So Comets sitting back in this little 2-3 zone here. And the Tigers is going to slow down, gets it over to the wing, and gets it up to number 12. And that one is stolen away by Lily, and she just needs to pick up her dribble right there. But that one's stolen away by Lemon Webb and gets it over to number 24. Kicks it out to Landry Lively. As she puts up a shot, that one's no good, but she'll be fouled on the play. I believe that was on Charity Inch right there, so that's just her first. So everybody on the court's getting a foul here in this first quarter.
Yep.
So
you can see Bree kind of maybe trying to take a charge there, trying to plant feet, she's kind of found a little bit of an angle inside there and making a trip a little too easy, I think, just a little bit too many. I think their big thing going into this corner is going to be too many turnovers, and again, too many easy trips to the bucket, just kind of letting them drive and attack and earn points from the stripe. So
Bree, good tough rebound right there by her as Charity in. She pushes it, gets over to Lillian Muter. She will push it down the court, gets a little bounce pass into Bree Ramirez, but that'll be tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. So Comets will keep possession under the basket as they're trying to. Oh, that should have been our ball. That was a mistake right there.
Yeah, I haven't
They
seen
called
that.
it our ball, and
then
Madison Paxton just went down baseline and then gave her the ball. So I don't know what's happening here.
Hey,
There's
that's
some
fine.
confusion. So Comets have a defensive possession here as that ball gets down low to Brendan Woodruff, but stolen away by Charity in. So that free possession for the Tigers doesn't come out with anything. So Comets able to take it, and Jill, she pulls up a deep three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Lillian. She puts up a shot. That one's good.
Yeah,
So
good effort there.
great job by Lillian to go and follow that shot right there.
Good effort. They needed that right there.
Needed
Nice
it,
job
yep.
giving them a second chance at that. Like pulling the three, too. Had some space.
Yep. You kind of need to get a spark right there, as I mentioned. So not going to complain about Jill taking that shot right there for the Comets. So.
And you feel like pretty good to only be trailing by 5 points here,
As 24, Christian Rankins takes it, kicks it out to Bryn Woodruff, no good, but that one's tipped and thrown back in by Lillian as Landry Lively takes that shot, no good. And fought for and jump ball here, and it'll stay with the Tigers with 55 seconds left in this quarter.
And you like them, kind of flying in there. Charity, good effort there. Try to create the jump ball situation, but man, just too many possessions. Too many second, third, fourth chances here on these possessions.
As Madison Paxton, she pulls up a three. That one's off, no good, but rebounded by number 1.
And you got to beat her to the ball there.
As Madison Paxton puts up a shot, that one's off the rim, no good, but once again rebounded by Bryn Woodruff as Holly Lemonwell puts up that shot and good. So we've talked about this a lot this season. Whenever you get multiple opportunities, the statistics are in the offense's favor to score. As Alyssa Hale, she puts up a deep three. That one's up, and that one's swished and good. So Comets cut this down to a 4-point lead here for the Tigers. As the Tigers are going to bring this up the court slowly to get the last possession in this quarter.
You see why in the pros it's a game of threes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You can play the kind of quarter you've played and bank a few threes and only trail by 4.
Yeah.
Kind of count your blessings here in the first.
So under 10 seconds here. Comets just need to keep playing good defense. Don't give up an easy shot here. There's 3, 2, no, and good job by the Comets too. To get a stop right there in that at the end of that first quarter as your Lady Comets trailing the Mangum Lady Tigers. 16-12. We'll be right back here for the start of the second quarter on HintonComets.tv.
Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
All right, I want to welcome you guys back here. Just getting ready to get the second quarter underway as Comets trailing 16-12. Kind of a tough first quarter there, but good job by Alyssa Hale putting 6 on the board via the threes, kind of keeping them in this game, and now they got to make some adjustments in battle.
Yeah, I agree. Comets just kind of struggling on the defensive end. That's kind of something we haven't had to say here lately so far this season, but Common's just kind of being a little bit lackadaisical on their blockouts on offense and giving Mangum 3 or 4 opportunities to score on the offensive end. So they need to look to cut that down, as we have 2 players in foul trouble there for the Commons, as Charlie has 2 and Cheyenne Martinez has 3. So Commons just kind of at a deficit, and they'll call a walk right there on the Tigers and on Bryn Woodruss. So Commons kind of get an extra possession here in this second quarter. So they'll get it in, and that one is almost saved by Alyssa, but no good. So that one gets down low really quickly to them, and that'll be a walk again, as that is not a very good call, I don't think. They've had a couple. They've had 3 walk calls right there that have just kind of been a little questionable, but
this has been an interesting officiated game. I know they got a lot of games they got to call, so I get it, but it's been very interesting.
Yep. So that'll be a foul called on Bryn Woodruss, and so that'll be the first foul of this second quarter. That'll be Bryn Woodruss' second. So Commons need to be careful to not pass the ball anywhere towards the corner, because they're going to come and trap you. That's kind of where you don't want to do. You don't want to give them an extra defender. So Lillian Mooter needs to get this in very quickly, and she does to Jill, and that was just another not a very good pass right there, as Commons need to kind of push right here. As they're kind of there you go, they get it across the court as Charity. She's just going to drive, and she'll put up a little left-hand layup. That one's up off the rim, no good, but she'll be fouled and go to the line here.
Yeah, kind of like you said there, that was good by Charity, kind of turn on the Jets and push.
That's a little bit worrisome for that.
Get that ball down the floor, just kind of, like you said, a little lackadaisical. They need to really, really push the ball here to kind of get out of that funk. Is that, they're doing a good job of, or Mangum's doing a really good job of creating turnovers.
As that one is falls for the first free throw. Was that the first free throw of this game for the Comets here?
I believe so.
So number 3, Riley Ash, checks in here for the Tigers for Bryn Woodruss. So Charity goes 2 for 2 from the line to cut this lead to a 1-possession game. So Comets need to get a stop again here. Just keep stacking stops and keep stacking points here for this second quarter, as that one is passed over to 12, gets down low to Riley Ash. He puts up a little jumper. No, that one falls. Thought it was going to bounce out, but got the
little shooter's touch.
Yep.
Okay, he can't.
Yeah, can't cross the line right there. She's almost done that twice and does it right there. So I think right there she was just trying to do too much. She had a girl open down low. You could see Coach Lindenberg kind of yelling, you had to go open there. So want to see them kind of do better. And that one is tipped, and that is not going to be backcourt because they didn't have possession on full court possession. So, but Charity gets a little turnover, and she will pass it over to Hale, and she just gets hit really hard right there by the Tigers. And I believe that'll be on number 11, Landry Lively. That'll be her second foul, I believe. First, so that's just her first. As Miley Daigle, she checks in here. She will check in for Jill Potter. And something to note is Miley Daigle, I believe, has 2 fouls.
Yeah, and I think that was some hard contact.
That was some
she
very
came in like a free
contact.
safety on that one,
That one gets unloaded. Lillian Mooter blocked, but stolen away. But again, by Inns, just getting her hands in there, and that one bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Mooter, but that one doesn't fall again. So they're going to push down the court here, as Hale will step in front of her, and she'll block that, but she won't get the rebound. And that one is collected by Ash, and that one's rebounded by Ramirez right there. She will have a jump ball right there. As it looks like she got a lot of arm, but they'll call a jump ball here, so it'll be the Tigers' ball here.
Yeah, and you got to keep a level head here.
Yeah.
You can tell they're definitely creating a lot of pressure. They're very physical, trying to agitate a little bit. Just got to stay level-headed.
As number 1, they'll call that a jump ball right there, and so it'll go to the Comets here. So good job by Charity, and she's played a great ball game so far, and just playing some good defense here to get stops for the Comets. So
and just kind of brushed that contact earlier off and got straight up. So
Comets are going to say that it is it Mangum ball? I think it's is it our ball? Okay, I think they'll say that the Mangum girl guarding down low crossed it, as that'll be another football pass by Miley Daigle, but that one Alyssa Hill's unable to get to it, and that one's stolen away by Landry Lively. That's another issue that you have right there, as they're able to get a 3-on-2 situation here, as she puts up a shot. That one's off, no good, but a foul called right there.
Yeah.
So Riley Ash should go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. So Comets again struggling with the full court press here, just unable to get the ball in cleanly and in a way that's easily able to get it across court.
Yeah, and again, we might want to buckle up this afternoon. It's going to be a lengthy game.
Yeah.
Got kind of all the right mix of things. Got the kind of officiating this afternoon. Getting a lot of trips to the line, kind of some errant turnovers. Yeah, a lot of things are going to extend this one out.
So she misses both free throws from the line, but once again, Tigers are able to come up with that rebound right there as Comets can't collect it, and that one's still kind of fought for, and that'll be a foul called right there. I believe that'll be on Lillian.
I'll tell you what, Morgan White, number 13, she has absolutely been a physical presence down there in the paint this afternoon.
And that's where you wish, you didn't have Charlie had those quick fouls, because she would be a good matchup here, as Charlie is going to check in here for them as Charity Ince gets her second foul. So once again, Tigers at the line, and she misses that front in that one-on-one. And, this could be a lot different ballgame if Mangum was, they haven't been able to convert very well on their free throws, as Charlie Van Hush checks in for Lillian Mooter.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, they've had a lot of trips. I think they had 6 points in the first quarter from the stripe, and a lot of opportunities at the line.
So Miley Daigle gets over to Bree Ramirez, as she will take it just down the court. She'll put it up, and that one will be a charge. So once again, that's not a good take right there by Bree. She was set up. The Mangum player was set up for a long time. So just right there, you want to see her take a jump stop. Don't necessarily have to not take that shot right there and pass it out, but want to see her utilize that jump stop and not necessarily give up that foul and a turnover right there. As Comets really looking for any opportunity to get points here since they've struggled from the field. As Mangum has it with Landry Lively over at the wing. She gets it over, tips it over to number 1, Holly Lemonweb, as they get it down to the corner, gets it into Morgan White, but that one's thrown away by Van Huss.
There's a difference of having Charlie on the court right there.
So Van Huss, she's just going to push up the court in a little 3-on-2 situation, gets out to Hale. That one's up, that one is off the rim, no good, but fought for on the ground, and that'll be a jump ball once again, so that'll go to the Tigers. So love to see those two Comets right there on the ground fighting for that rebound, as that'll be a jump ball, and stay with the Tigers.
And a good corner 3 pulled there by Alyssa. Looked good off the fingertips, just didn't...
just getting at the friendly bounce right there from the rim.
Friendly bounce.
So Holly Lemonweb, she has it up the court, passes it over to Landry Lively, gets it down low. Gets it to the inside to Morgan White. She puts up a shot. That one's no good, but rebounded by number 1, Holly Lemonweb, as Charity Ann. She's just going to use her speed and get it down the court. Gets it into Bree, but that one is saved by Daigle, and that is stolen away by Landry Lively, as she will skip it down the court, and Charity Ince will get down there and put a little hand up, block the shot right there, and rebounded by Van Huss. So once again, great hustle by Charity Ince to prevent that layup from being converted, as Hale puts up that shot, no good, but she'll be fouled on the play.
There's a late whistle, thought for a second.
From very far away here by the half-court line, so Mangum bench is just kind of upset about that call right there. As that'll be on number 13, Morgan White. That'll be her second, so Alyssa Hale goes to the line to shoot her first free throws of this ball game.
I'll tell you what, she might be, her and Charlie especially, Charlie's been on the bench for a little bit there, getting in foul trouble early. Yeah. Alyssa might be the most important player so far, or the most productive here in the first half. And she has contributed mightily to the scoreboard to help keep us in this one, as the Comets have trailed throughout the duration of the game so far, with 5:17 left here in the second.
So Alyssa Hale, she puts up the second free throw. That one's up, and that one's good. So I believe she went 2 for 2 from the line.
I think she's at double-digit points. I think she's got at least 8.
Yeah, she had a layup and then 2 threes, so she might be at 10 points here. So 10 of our 16 points here.
Yeah, we're at 10 of 6. Yeah, 10 of 15.
10 of 16, I believe. That score is
on
incorrect.
The scoreboard yet.
So kind of trying to get them to fix that there as they go the opposite way and do 20 to 15. As Charity Ince puts up that shot, and that one's good. So 1-point ball game here, as they still don't have our point up there for the Comets. So Comets, there you go. They got to fix now. So Mangum with it down in the corner. She will try to drive baseline, and she looks for somebody to get it to. Gets it over to Paxton, passes it over to Lively. That shot's up. That one's up, and that one's off the rim. No good, but rebounded by Morgan White once again, as that second opportunity is up and good.
Morgan White, what more can you say? I mean, she's just been an absolute beast on the court today.
That second three is up, and that was good. So tie ball game here for the Comets, as Alyssa Hale just absolutely fired today for the Comets, and kind of just putting them all on their back and saying, I got this, just get the ball to me. So great job by Hale, great leadership to kind of come out and start making points. As Charity Ince She gets that, and that one will be up on the court, so Alyssa can just go up and put it up in the last shot, and that one's good.
15-23 belong to Alyssa Hale here in the first half.
So Comets with their first lead of this ball game here at the halfway point of this first half of the second quarter, and so Mangum with it gets it over to Morgan White, gets to the corner to Hannah Stair, I believe, and that one is passed over to Madison Paxton, and she will dribble back up, and that'll be a timeout here by Coach Bingham of the Mangum Tigers. So this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stick it here with him and kind of talk about what's gone on in this ball game, which has been a lot.
It's been a lot. It's been a productive, or an eventful, we'll call it that way, first half here. A lot of back and forth, and really just kind of one of those sloppy, struggled out ball games. And sometimes you get one person that kind of rises above. And here in the first half, given the lead, you can't really mention it without saying Alyssa Hale, 15-23. Just when in doubt, they've kind of given her the ball at her feet, get to work, and she's kind of done it from all different facets. She's hit threes, she's attacked, kind of made advantage there on a lay-in on open space. Just so far you're kind of riding your star, and then maybe make some adjustments, come out and play a little better ball in the second half.
Yeah, you can have a lot to fix here in this first half, because just kind of all of it on the defensive end. They're getting really good looks on the offensive end, just haven't necessarily been able to convert the entire half so far. So Comets just want to look and minimize the extra opportunities that Mangum is getting on the offensive end. They've given up 3-4 shot opportunities, and that's always difficult to play defense when you're constantly giving up those extra shots. So Madison Paxton, she inbounds it to Holly Lemonweb, and she will drive right, kicks it over to and then get it back up top, and they'll just kind of reset, and that was a walk right there. So Comets, once again, she looked to drive baseline, and Bree Ramirez was standing there ready for her to go there. So great job by Bree and by Sheridan to kind of get a double right there. As I believe they're going to kind of try to box and one Alyssa Hale right there and not let her get the ball. As Charlie's going to say, you can do that and I'll take it. And unable to convert right there, but great take, and she'll be elbowed in the face right there. That's got her hurt. So she's down, and this is a 2-on-1 situation, but she will dribble it off her foot, and that'll go to the Comets. So Riley Ash kind of just has a little lackadaisical turnover right there, as Charlie's still a little bit shaken up here.
And I feel bad. It seems like every year Charlie's the one that gets drilled right in the nose, the eye. It's part of the nature of the position she plays, but man, she seems like gets a lot of contact there. Boy, just flying out.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact, it felt like, but no foul called right there, as I guess I have the score wrong for this scoreboard. So it's 23-22 Mangum. So Sheridan's with it. She gets it over to Miley Daigle, but that's almost not a turnover. He tipped out of bounds off the Comets, as both sides kind of up in arms about the officials here, and
that might be a little bit of a benefit there, kind of slow things down just a little bit, as things were getting really sloppy there in that sequence.
So we're playing. I guess there's blood on Landry Lively's jersey, but we're going to keep playing, and they'll stop that as soon as we get a shot up. So that was just not a great shot. So Landry Lively's shield comes out here, and I believe that is number 21, Bryn Woodress, who will check in, and
always a stoppage. Got to immediately stop play at that conjuncture.
So Comets will get possession here. I believe they'll give it to us under the baseline here. That'd make the most sense here, but who knows what's going to happen in this ball game for the rest of the game.
We had a possession in the first quarter that, Mangum got the ball, so
Yeah, they did get a free opportunity there. I forgot about that. There's been so much that happened that I forgot about what happened.
We did have a possession that they, gave Mangum the ball instead, so
I think everybody should start doing that. Just go into the baseline, see if they'll give you the ball, even if it's not your possession.
That was kind of entertaining,
It was, but
it's one of the more interesting things
I've seen. It's a Thursday afternoon ball game. Yeah, it's Thursday afternoon ball game. Don't know what you're going to get out of that. So I do feel like they don't have the scoreboard right in here again. I feel like it should be tied. But they got 23-22. So we got a lot going on here in this ball game, and they're just kind of walking the floor, kind of checking for some blood. So should quickly get us back into the game here.
Yeah, and just kind of give everybody a little filler while we get that sorted out. Got boys playing tonight. It's at 5:15. Got 2 games in between the finale of this one and the boys' game, so we'll finish this one out. 2 games. Then the boys will be playing tonight. They are playing Thomas.
Yes.
Faye Custer. Little team up north of Weatherford, of course.
So Comets looking to get in. They're struggling here, and they get it into Charlie. She will drive right, and she puts up a little shot. She'll be fouled on play. So she'll go to the line, and she'll shoot 2 free throws here.
When they've been much more apropos rather than, having a little space at the elbow and pulling a jumper just to attack and try to create, contact and get a shot up.
So Comets will be in the bonus here, as that is the 3rd foul on Bryn Woodruss. As Charlie goes to the line to her first free throws of the game, and that one's up. That one bounces and is good. So that'll tie this ball game up.
As far as we know.
Yeah, from our understanding of what we see on the scoreboard here in the gym. So Morgan White, she checks back in here for the Tigers as Charlie puts up her second shot, and that one's good. So Comets get another lead here. Have had quite a few lead changes here just in the back half of the second quarter. So Comets looking to play some more good defense here and get a couple more stops as they kind of have an extended little 3-2 defense as that gets the corner to Morgan White. That one's up and that one's off the rim. No good, but fought for and rebounded once again by Morgan White. I feel like I say her name a lot there on the offensive end just for rebound. So.
And it don't matter even if she doesn't have the angle where she's really out on the court. Somehow she is just wrestling to fight that ball away.
So this should be the Comets ball here. That not saying anything at the there. That should have been the Comets possession there. That arrow
good
said
hook
Comets,
shot off glass right there. Here they go, the quarterback pass.
So Hale puts up a shot. That one's no good. Now the Comets should have had the ball right there because if you're looking at the scores table, it says that it's Mangum possession, but they gave him the ball last time. So.
Yeah, we're having issues there, issues at the table.
Yeah. So that foul is on number 1, Holly Lemonweb, as Alyssa Hale goes to shoot her 3rd free throw of the game.
Yeah, so we'll have several in the second half that have to be real careful coming out the gate in the 3rd quarter. Not quite in foul trouble, but right on the, teetering on the edge there. Of course, 3 at this point is foul trouble, but you have some in foul trouble and some teetering on the edge.
So Alyssa Hale, her 2nd free throw is up, and this one is good to extend the lead out again. So Madison Paxton, she'll bring it up here for the Tigers and gets it over to Morgan White. She will drive right, picks up her dribble, gets out to Paxton, kicks it over to number 12, Hannah Sarah, and that one will be a foul called after she was standing straight up. So that'll be on Bree. That'll be her 2nd. And I guess I'll say that she pulled her hand down on her, so that's Bree's 3rd foul. They're just a 4th team foul for the 2nd quarter. So I'll say it is baseline out of bounds as Jill Potter checks in here for Bree. So Comets looking once again to get another stop here on defense. Gets it into Madison Paxton, kicks it out to Hannah Stair, and she will look to get it. That's a walk. Yeah. So she had a good look right there with Morgan White. I think just got a little bit excited right there to get a good look. So Comets will have possession here. Kind of look to see how far you can extend this lead out going in the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, a chance to really go into the locker room with some momentum or lack of thereof, here at halftime.
As that was great defense there by 2 Tigers, but that one's thrown away by Daigle. As gets it downloaded, and she puts up a little short corner shot. That one's up, and that one's good.
And they gave her the space right there, took advantage of it.
So lead extended out to 3 for the Comets as number 24 will turn that ball over. That is Kristen Rankins, and so she would get the ball back to the Comets with a 3-point lead here and looking to extend it some more.
A lot of travels from Mangum in the first half.
I think that is a reflection of the Comets' pressure on defense. As Alyssa Hale, she will pull that 3. That one's up and that one's off the rim. No good, but rebounded by Mangum, and that one is pushed up. That one's a little too far ahead for Madison Paxton, as that'll go out of bounds, and that'll stay with the Tigers there. So great hustle by Hale, as that one was.
Boy, it almost looked like it was last touched by Mangum.
Yeah, I think it could have gone either way right there. Just a 50-50 call, and they went with a safe bet of sticking with Mangum as number 3 has it, and she kicks over to number 24, Rankins. She puts up a little shot, no good, but that'll go off of.
Well, she almost looked like she didn't expect to have that much space.
No, I don't think she was ready to be that open. So
she kind of rushed the shot just a little bit.
Yeah. So that was her first shot of the game. So number 3, Riley Ash, she gets that ball into number 24, Kristen Rankins, as she will drive baseline, and I'll say that's a foul, and that is killer. Because that is on Charlie Van Huss, and I believe that is her 3rd. I hope it's not her 4th.
Yeah, I believe it's her 3rd. Her first foul since coming back in. She had 2 previous.
Yep, that's her 3rd. So.
And both teams are 5, so both in the bonus here with a minute 13 left to play.
So Riley Ash, I believe this is at the free throw line to shoot her first free throws, and that one's good. As Lillian Muter, she checks in here for the Comets. with a 2-point lead here and coming up on the last minute of this first half. So this second free throw, this one is up, and that one is off the backboard, no good, but rebounded by Potter. Great job right there to block out and get that rebound right there, as the Comets have struggled on the free throw blocking out specifically. As Inns has it, gets it over to Mooter, gets it over to Miley Daigle as, pull that through right there. I wanted her to pull that, but gets it down low for a better shot right there, as that is another jump ball. And so that'll go to the Mangum Tigers, I believe. Yeah,
especially defensively, if they're going to camp out and really box out and stuff. You get space like that, a little ISO situation. Love to see it just pull it, Yeah,
I think it's just a little bit of nerves right there for Lily, and just a freshman here for the Comets, getting a lot of playing time. So just kind of look to see her get some more confidence in her shot as the season goes on. She will skip it, and that'll go out of bounds, just kind of. And they'll say that's the tie. Okay, they'll say it's our ball. That should be our ball. That should be our ball. That should not be their ball. What is happening? Sorry. I don't usually complain about the refs, but that was a blatant off of Mangum right there. She literally had to play defense there. That was not a good pass. So that'll go out of bounds. So Comets had to play defense once again in a position where they should be on offense.
Yeah.
So number 3, Riley Ash gets it in to number 12, Hannah Stair. And that is a double dribble, but they don't call it. And a walk. So number 12, Hannah, she pulls it back out and gets it over to Madison Paxton as Comets get reset back up in their zone, and that one is caught by Morgan White, and that'll be an and one opportunity right there for the Comets. So
and that was a good pass. Had to thread the needle there as Comets almost got in there, created a turnover. Just good job there, physical finish down low. Man, right here with 30 seconds left, with a chance to tie a ball game, a chance to take the lead here at the free throw line, and they haven't been very good from the stripe. Had a ton of opportunities, shooting maybe about 60% or so from the line and miss right there, but
once again, that'll be a foul called right there on Morgan White. Comets get kind of lucky right there to get that foul.
The ball just seems to magnetize to Morgan White's hands.
So that is Morgan White. That is her third foul. So that's a good opportunity for the Comets to get her in foul trouble and kind of maybe have her sit for the last 27 seconds of this ball game. She's
kind of a difference maker to Mangum as Charlie is to the Lady Comets. Just that size and physicality right now. I think it'd be a different game if you can get her in foul trouble and get her off the court.
Yeah. So we have a sub here for the Tigers, and she is coming in for Morgan White, and I cannot see the number of. I believe that's number 11, Landry Lively, checking in. I believe she has 3 fouls, too. She has 2 or 3.
Yeah, she's at the low post, Landry Lively.
So 2 for 2 from the line from the freshman Jill Potter there. So Comets kind of extending this defense out, just kind of slow them down a little bit, as that was almost a walk, and that one is across court by Landry Lively, as she will look to pass it over. Gets it over to Madison Paxton. Gets it over to the corner to Rankins, and she will walk right there. So you got to call that right there. That one was obvious. So they did that one right there. So Comets once again get another stop right there and have a 2-point lead coming up on the last possession of this half, you think?
Yeah, you'd like to make this the last possession here.
Lillian Mooner gets it into Van Huss, out to Daigle, back over to Potter, and she'll pull up that 3, no good, but rebounded by Inns. So she puts up a shot, that one's no good, rebounded by number 3, Riley Ash. At the end of that half, it is your Comets with the lead here, up 30-28 at the Birds Flat Tournament on HintComets.tv. So we will see you back here for the start of this second half.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success. So visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma.
All right, welcome back here to HintonCommons.tv as your Lady Commons have a lead over the Mangum Tigers, 28-30. As your Commons kind of ended that half on a very good little stretch right there. They really struggled in the first quarter to get it going. So great job by the Commons to kind of come out in that second quarter and get this lead and continue to come out here and play good defense. So looking in the second half to kind of try to limit the offensive boards for the Tigers as they really struggled, as Morgan White probably gathered up at least 10 rebounds there in that first half. So Commons here as Alyssa Hale gets it in. So for the Commons, you got Alyssa Hale, Cheyenne Martinez, Charlie Van Huss, Sherry Ince, and Bree Ramirez as Sherry Ince goes up a little short on that one and rebounded by number 12, Hannah Stair for the Tigers. As Commons come out in a little zone, gets down low to Morgan White as she does a little rip over, no good, but off of Cheyenne Martinez's knee right there, so it'll stay with the Tigers.
Had to had just a little bit of space, kind of looked like Russia shot a little bit, airballed that one, so
the Tigers really gets it into Bryn Woodruss, as both teams have quite a few players from their starters in foul trouble. So look to see how both teams play go from there, as that shot one is up and good. So tie ball game once again here for this. Cheyenne Martinez, she drives left, and she will just take it all the way up, get a wide open look right there, and that one's good. So they'll just let her have that wide open little fast break layup almost. So that's Cheyenne Martinez's first points of the ball game for the Comets.
Homestead got a lot of good speed this year, so good collection of athletes. Finally starting to get a little bit more depth than they've had years past.
As that shot's up, no good, but rebounded by Woodruss as she puts up that second shot, and that one's good. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this half, Comets need to look to kind of limit the extra opportunities that they get, because the Mangum Tigers have been converting on those extra opportunities. As Cheyenne Martinez collects that, and that'll be a double dribble or a walk right there. That'll be a carry, they'll call that. So that's a turnover there for the Comets nonetheless. So kind of look to need to limit those two in this second half. Had a lot of turnovers. Both teams really had a lot of turnovers there in that first half. I think both coaches would tell you they had a sloppy half right there. So look to see which I can clean it up more for this last 16 minutes of this game. As number 1, Holly Lillenweb takes it, she'll pass it over to Bryn Woodruss, so she does a little shot fake and goes around Bree Ramirez, but that one's rebounded by Van Huss, so she will push it down the court. And she will do a little crossover, takes it, and that one just shouldn't take it all the way herself. No good, but rebounded by number 12, Hannah Stair, and that'll be a foul called on Van Huss. That'll be her fourth. Yeah, so she'll come out of this ball game probably for the
duration
rest,
of the quarter.
and then probably halfway through that fourth quarter. So
that's brutal right there.
Yeah,
that's a tough foul.
Yeah, we mentioned how crucial Charlie is to this team on the both on the offensive and the defensive end. She does a great job of rebounding and kind of Comets have rebounded better, not giving up a lot more of the offensive rebound when Charlie's been out there. So kind of need somebody to step up for the Comets and not let them have extra opportunities. As once again, they get another rebound right there, and that one's good. So every shot that Mangum's converted this half has been off of those second and third chance opportunities, as Jill just takes one dribble right there and passes it over to Martinez. She will cross half court, so she'll take it to the left side and she will pull it back out. So good right there as she pulls up a three. That one's up and that one is off the rim and good. That one's in.
Well, how many times has the three ball saved them today?
A lot. That's kind of kept them in the ball game, and that's kind of something that you don't see a lot. Is a three kind of live by the three, die by the three, and the Comets have lived by the three for this ball game so far.
Vicariously.
Oh yeah. As that one goes in, and that'll be tipped off of Joe Potter, and that'll stay with the Tigers right there. As it kind of looked a little bit too high to be tipped off of Jill, but I guess the refs say that she had enough hops to kind of tip that one out of bounds. So Tigers are the ones getting on this baseline. And then gets it into number 21, Bryn Wooders, so she will go left and kicks out to Lemon Webb. Gets over to Lively, and she puts up a three. That one's up, and that one's swish good. I believe that is their first three of this ball game. I believe that they made.
It is a little exchanging of threes there.
So ends with it. She has it. She will drive right, and that'll be a foul called on number 11.
Yeah, I think on 11. Yep.
Landry Lively. That's just her second. So both teams at one foul apiece in this quarter. As Potter gets it into Hale, great pass right there. As Hale looks to go put it up, that's got to be something. They called that on Bree earlier, so they call a block right there as Hale just kind of bounces off of her. So you can kind of see why the Tigers didn't necessarily like that call. That's on Morgan White, so that'll be her fourth foul. So
that's big
both teams rebounder, crucial defenders have 4 fouls. So Comets kind of get a little break right there with them being out, get a little sigh of relief right there with her having to go take a seat on the bench the same way with Charlie having to. So
yeah, what an evenly matched game so far. I mean, but a different approach from both teams, but I tell you what, a lot of the same factors playing out here throughout the course of the game. Foul trouble, like you said, both very similar. How they earned their points has been a little bit different, but both turn the ball over a lot. Both getting points and both putting a lot of points on the board here. And again, the foul trouble kind of the same, especially with the size kind of defensive comparison there. So
number 5, Madison Paxton checks in here for Morgan White as Hale puts up her second free throw, and that one's good. So
17, I believe, for
I believe so, yes.
Leading scorer for the Lady Comets.
So Landry Lively, yep. It can't really ride her hip like that. So Inch just kind of got caught behind her right there, and they're going to call a foul almost every single time you get caught riding her hip like that. So that's her third foul, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's
her
third.
So both teams had to be careful as all the starters for the Comets are in pretty bad foul trouble here. So Hale going to be guarding number 1, Holly Lemon Webb. Great defense right there. She puts up a little shot. That one's up, and that one's good. Wow. So great defense, better offense right there. She really had to earn her points. So great job by Lemon Webb to get that shot up. So Martinez with it. She dribbles it across court. She will just put it up, and that one's going to be a charge right there. Yep. Killer. I believe that's Cheyenne's 4th foul, too. Man, that one just killer. She had, I believe it was Hale in the corner there to kick it out. You want to kick it out to your hot hand. So Comets, once again, are in a little bit of trouble here in the start of the second half. Just kind of starting off slow as Lillian Muto checks in for Cheyenne Martinez.
Yeah, and the willingness to take that contact, too.
Yeah.
They don't mind.
Job by Madison Paxton.
Yeah, they don't mind playing physical ball, getting knocked around. They really don't mind throwing elbows, whatever it may be. Yeah. We've seen it. They don't mind getting dirty.
They've had 2 really good charges where they just set up and made the Comets come at them, and when we did. So Comets need to kind of utilize a jump stop right there whenever you have them set up like that. But that'll come with more experience because you don't really play a lot of teams where they do set up like that. So Comets don't really know how to combat that, as that one is off of Madison Paxton, so it'll stay with the Comets here.
Are you sure?
And that is what the guy said. So, yeah, get out of bounds when they say it's our ball. Like, go get the ball from them. Take it from the refs if you have to. As the Comets are looking to get it in and kind of struggling here. As that'll be just a little deep pass right there. So good job by Hale to come out and go get that. As Comets gets over to Potter. Good bounce pass there to Ramirez. She puts up a little shot. That one bounces on and good. So Comets need to do that every single time down the court with Morgan White out of the ball game. Need to utilize the size of Bree down there and just let her go and go make a move and play and go get a stop. As Ramirez, she comes up with that steal but loses it right there as Paxton with it. Don't get a foul call right there, and that'll be out of bounds. I believe that'll be off the Comets. That's what I'll say with the Tigers right there.
Okay,
Kind of
good
holding your
watch.
breath right there. You don't want them to call a foul right there. So good job by Potter and Mooter to go over there and kind of force that ball out of bounds.
He looked like it was last touch by Lily.
Yeah, I think so. So inbounded to Lemon Webb, gets it over to Paxton, and she will get it inbounds to Lively, over to the corner to number 3, Ash, and that one's good. So Tigers staying in that full court press here, gets over to Mooter. She gets down the court to Hale, gets it down to Ramirez, just a little bit long, and she will do a little reverse layup. That one's up, bounces around off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Britton Woodruss, as she will push up the court here for the Tigers. And she will pull it back out, looks to go right again, and she kicks it down to Ash. That three's up, that one's long, no good, but rebounded by number 1 with Lemon Webb, and that'll be a foul called on, double.
Yeah, I will say this. I think it might have had a little double dribble before that. A lot going on there.
There was a lot happening there, so Comets once again had a really good opportunity there on the offensive end, just unable to convert for Bree right there, but not going to complain about an open layup, as Comets are struggling to get in, gets it into Mooter. She needs to grab it, gets a hold of it, and needs some help right here. And Potter with it needs to get across court right here. Needs to get across court. There you go. She gets it across court, and Hale with it, she will kind of try to set up their offense, so she will drive right, keeps driving right. She will just keep going, gets over to Bree. She puts up a little floater right there off the right side of the rim, no good, but rebounded by Mooter. A great job right there by the Comets, by both Ramirez and by Mooter to go in there and get that rebound, and that'll be a jump ball that'll go to the Tigers.
Yeah, nice step there by Bree, too, to create a little space.
Yep. And great take right there by Alyssa Hale to kind of create that opportunity for her and go in baseline. So Tigers with it with a 2-point lead here, just coming up on 3 minutes left in this quarter. So I'll slow it down, kind of look to see what the Comets are going to do here. Gets over to Paxton as she gets over to Lively, over to the corner to Lemon Webb, and back down to the short corner to she takes that shot. That one's up off the rim, no good, but rebounded by Mooter. She needs to stay tough with it. Needs help, and they're coming. Maybe call timeout right there, yeah.
Yeah.
They get the timeout there as you can see Coach Lindenberg kind of up in arms, screaming as loud as she can. So that first timeout of the half for the Comets. So we'll take it here with him and be back here at the end of this timeout.
Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business?
All right, welcome back here to this third quarter here for the Comets versus Tigers matchup here in the first round of the Burn Slot tournament. As your Comets have possession down there on the baseline, so need to get it in, and they get it into Hale as she will drive right, kind of stuck on the baseline, and that'll be a block called on the Tigers, and they look to be could have easily been a charge right there. So got to be careful right there by the Comets again. Just they're kind of doing everything that Mangum wants them to do and going to the sidelines and the into the corner. So Comets need to do a better job here for the remainder of this game of remaining in the middle of the court. As Hale gets it in, and she once again tries to go sideline, gets over to Ince. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
As Mooter gets it down low to Ince, gets it into Ramirez. She will go left, just a little spin move, but no foul called right there. And Ash gets it on court to Woodruss, and she will dribble off her foot, gets out to Lively. As she puts up a little three, that one's up off the right rim, no good. But she gets her own rebound right there, as she puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Mooter. Gets out to Hale, as she will look to drive, but can't get it across court. Gets her across court from Mooter to Potter. As Potter, she just drives. She puts up a little floater. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by her once again. That'll be out of bounds, off of the Tigers, they'll say. So Commons with it on the baseline, out of bounds. So Commons need to get a good look right here. Haven't scored in a few possessions. So Potter with it, that she gets a stolen away from her right there. Just a little lackadaisical little dribble right there. Just not a good take right there, as they get it all the way down the court and get a wide open layup out of it. So.
And they've taken advantage of every situation. It seemed like, especially if it's under the goal, of just kind of stripping those away.
So Alyssa Hale with it, she will drive right. She picks up her dribble, gets it over to in, so she just kind of throws up that shot right there, no good. Almost rebounded by. There's a lot going on right here as Alyssa Hale, she puts up 3, that one's up, that one's good! So all that chaos right there, and Alyssa Hale comes up with 3 more points right there, so.
It's been the name of the game. When in doubt, just go ahead and just pull a 3.
Yeah.
It seemed like just about the time Mangum starts to get a little separation, the Comets battle back in with a much-needed 3.
Yeah. So there's a lot happening right there on that, and I guess we have it. I think we have an injured player there for the Tigers. So we'll have a little official timeout right here. So we'll just stay here with him on this quick little break in the action. As I believe that's Landry Lively, who maybe has some blood on her finger or something. I'm not for sure. So both sides going to take advantage of this quick little break they have. And like I said, quick little break. So
yeah,
right back into it as kind of the name of the game so far has been Comets struggling on offense and having a much-needed 3-pointer right there, mostly at the hands of Alyssa Hale. So
yeah, Alyssa Hale, I think with 21 points. Fantastic game. 20 of 40, score half your team's points in a 42-point game so far, with still a minute and 10 left to play in the third.
So gets down in the corner to Bryn Woodard. She pulls up a wide open 3. That one's good.
Wow.
So just killer for the Comets right there to get back into 1 point and then give up a wide open look right there on the defensive end as in. She takes it herself, gets down on a mooter. She puts up a little shot. That one's up off the backboard and good.
Good
so great job
too.
from the sophomore to the freshman right there on the offensive end to break that press. So 2-point ball game with 45 seconds left in this quarter. So Comets need to look to get a stop right here. To the corner to Bryn Woodruff. She will drive, gets a wide open look to Paxton, and that was off the backboard and good.
Good use of glass there, too.
Yeah.
Nice confident shot.
So
They're starting to shoot a little better percentage here this third quarter.
Airmail pass right there from Hale to Ince, and just not a good take right there, as that was had an opportunity for some good points right there, and just kind of a lackadaisical turnover right there with 20 seconds left in this quarter.
It feels like Mangum's kind of going on a little run here, so Comets just kind of need to battle here. Last possession potentially of the quarter.
As that was a good little set right there. Gets down low to Woodruff, gets it over to the to Lemon Webb, but she went the open shot, no good. Rebounded by Bree, and she'll just turn the ball right back over to them and get a foul called right there.
That's a tough foul there.
So that was on Lillian Muter right there, and so number 3, Riley Ash, goes to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And that's Lillian Muter's third foul right here.
Yeah, so again, this one's tough too. You got a team that's playing really physical. You got a close ball game. We're going to have to kind of get down and dirty this fourth quarter, but you've got several girls, 3 of our starters that are in foul trouble and don't have the fouls to give.
Yeah.
Just going to be a tough scenario here. Is again, Mangum's kind of gone on a little run here. That 3 by Alyssa kind of masked it a little bit, but you take away that 3 and you're looking at a 8-0 run here right now. 8-3 in the last minute and a half, I believe.
So 6 seconds left, and let's try to get down and get a good shot right here. It's 3, 2. Alyssa Hale needs to shoot it right here. She throws up a little shot. That was no good. I think Sheridan should just pulled up for a shot right there, but Comets with a trailing by 5 here in the start of this fourth quarter. So we'll take a quick break in the action right here and bring it back to you on HintonComets.tv.
Purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through.
All right, welcome back here as your Comets will have the ball here, trailing for 5 points here in this first round of the Burns Flat tournament in the fourth quarter. Last 8 minutes played here. So how will your Comets respond to trailing? I mentioned at the beginning of the game that Comets really haven't trailed very much at all this season. So this has been a good test for your Comets and just in their fourth game of the season. And as you'll have your Charlie. She takes down the court. That one's up off the rim. No good, but rebounded again by Van Huss, and so she'll pull it back out. As you kind of notice here is Mangum Tigers are kind of just making the Comets play without Alyssa Hale on that possession. So that one's a killer foul right there, and that'll be on number 13, Charity Yentz, I believe. That was what it said.
That's her fourth, I think.
So you got 3 players out there for the Comets with 4 fouls.
And Charlie with 4, Charity with 4.
Oh, they called that on Charlie. Man, that is killer for the Comets to go the last 7 minutes and 42 seconds without Charlie Van Huss out there.
Yeah, and also again with that new rule change of 5 team fouls, you've already got one right out the gate, and you're like you said, you're gonna have to get physical. You know, you're going to find that there's going to be some. You know, they've been more apropos to call fouls on contact here this afternoon. You're putting yourself in a tough situation. Charlie's fought hard, just not the day she'd like to have. Definitely making an impact on the court, and as you said, it's going to be difficult not having her this last quarter.
So. If you notice right there on the offensive end is Mangum Tigers are doing what's called a box and one. So they're putting number 3, that's Riley Ash. They're putting her on Hale and saying, you face her, you don't let her go anywhere, you go with her all the time, not letting her get the ball. As number 21, Bryn Woodruff, she takes down the court, and that'll be a carry right there. So fortunate turnover right there for the Comps, that she was looking to go down the court, and that's kind of scary right there as you notice that Cheyenne Martinez was setting up to take a charge. So.
Yeah. What'd you call that, a boxing?
Box and one.
Box one.
Box and one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you see it right there. You notice her down the court. She's going to ride with her as she leaves her, actually. And so she'll pull up 3. That one's up and that one's off the rim. No good, but rebounded by Mangum. So by Woodruff. And so that one will go almost out of bounds right there. And she'll have a timeout called right there by the Tigers.
Smart use there. They had her trapped in the corner.
Yeah. So right there, as you kind of see, your comments are a little bit discombobulated once again on the offensive end, so you want to see them come out of this timeout and kind of settle down a little bit. I think they're just a little bit nervous. It's kind of always nerve-wracking to be trailing in a close ball game or even leading in a close ball game. So you just want to see the Comets settle down on the offensive end and go get some good looks right there. As that was a good shot right there by Hale. You know, she's had a hot hand all game, so you're not going to complain about her ever taking a 3 right there with a wide open look.
Boy, you'd like to see those opportunities where even if it's not falling, man, just somehow win that rebound. You know, even if you're not in the best position there. We just haven't won. You know, there's some situations where we're boxing out, not getting the rebound. But then there's some of those situations where it's kind of either team can get the rebound and we're not. You know, the ball just ain't, for whatever reason, either maybe effort or maybe the ball's just not bouncing in the right direction. You know, whatever it may be, the Comets just aren't getting those second chance opportunities that they desperately need.
It feels like all the 50-50 opportunities are swinging Mangum's way for the ball game so far.
Yeah.
Whether it be, you know, officiating calls or the bounces off the rim. So Comets seem to look to kind of dig deep here and get some stops and turn those into points right here, as Miley Daigle will be guarding number 1, Holly Lemonweb at the top of the key. And
if I'm Mangum here, I'd slow it down a little bit. You play physical, you know, hey.
So that was a 5-second call right there.
Wow.
So great defense there by Miley Daigle to get a turnover right there. As you want them to slow it down, but not give them a 5-second call right there. Is that it? So Comets once again get a turnover. So let's see if they can get some points off of this.
Yeah, and especially in a 2-possession ball game, you want to slow it down, but not so much. There's a good job there on the inbound.
Yeah, that was almost really bad. As Hale's going to be trapped, and that's turnover right there. They're going to go get a really good shot opportunity right here. She puts that up, and that'll be a foul called on Cheyenne, and that'll be her 5th foul, I believe.
Well, these are going to be 2 very important points. It's a 2-possession game right now, 5-point game, but really important here, these 2 points for Mangum. That's her 5th of the game, too. She's fouled out.
So that's another person you hate to lose. Cheyenne's been a really good ball handler for the Comets and just done a really good job of breaking the press when she gets to it. So hate to see 2 of your key starters getting fouled out with a lot of time left in the game.
And I believe Charity has 4, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bree's at 3, I believe, and Potter and Jill just has 1 or 2, I believe. She's not in foul trouble yet. So.
And it's a good person to check in the game here for Cheyenne. He's fouled out.
So I believe that this is Hannah Stair at the line for the Tigers, excuse me.
Yeah, and you know, another thing them playing with this lead here is that lead grows. It's longer. They can kind of keep that X factor. Morgan White, if she's sitting with 4 fouls, hey, put her in a situation that you absolutely need it. As she goes 0 for 2 there, a big break for the Comets, but jump ball.
A jump ball, that'll say with the Comets. So once again, your Comets have been struggling a lot on the free throw rebounding for this game so far, giving up almost every opportunity where they miss it, giving up that rebound once again. So
And it doesn't get any easier when you get your starters in foul trouble either.
yeah. Madison Paxton thinks about the three, gets over to Stair. She puts up a three. That one's no good. Doesn't hit nothing, but saved by Bryn Woodring as Potter. She just kind of gets bailed out by a foul call right there on number 3, Riley Ash. So got fortunate right there to get a foul call and not turn that ball over. Once again, Comets are going straight to the sideline every time they get the ball. They need to not go to the sideline. They need to stay in the middle of the court. As you see, once again, Alyssa Hale goes to the middle.
That's what happens right there.
Another turnover right there. So
you walk into a trap scenario, they can get a turnover.
So number 1, Holly Lemonweb kicks it out as Hannah Stair thinks about the three, kicks it over to number 3, Riley Ash. She puts up 3, no good, but rebounded once again.
Cannot let her have that. Cannot let her have that rebound right there.
Just Holly Lemonweb will go to the line and shoot 2 more free throws again.
I think that is, regardless of the outcome of this game, the difference maker is going to be rebounds.
Yep.
That's the difference. You've been out rebounded, maybe 3-1. And some of those have been, like we said, 50-50, not so much to blame the Lady Comets. Some of those have just been 50-50 balls that haven't gone the right way. But that situation right there, you got to get the rebound.
Yeah.
You just have to.
So she makes her first free throw there as to extend this lead out to 6. So Comets need to block out right here. If she misses, keep this at a 2-possession ball game. So Comets need to dig deep down low and get this rebound if it misses. As this shot's up and that one is good.
Yes, again, I think we just have 3 points in our last 4 or 5 minutes of playing.
Yeah.
So really in a kind of a scoring drought here. Need someone to break that out. As Charity's going to try.
Great job by Mooter to follow that shot right there. Great job. Lillian's done a great job so far in this ball game of following those shots when the Comets put it up. So Comets need to dig deep again and get a stop right here. They're just kind of try to speed up Mangum right here on the offensive side of things. As you can see right there, the Tigers are in no hurry to go do anything right now as they think about the 3, but that one is going to be stolen away by the Comets and gets over to Mooter, gets over to Daigle, and they get cross court to Ince, and that one is going to be a double dribble.
Yeah.
Just got a little bit ahead of herself right there. Just kind of right there. That's kind of the inexperience, kind of that adrenaline pumping. Got a close ball game, and so.
Yeah, just a 5-point game. I mean, still so much left to play. Seems like we've had several double dribbles called today. I mean,
double dribbles, carries,
normally get
a lot of walks.
Yeah, normally get a few walks a game, but man, it seemed like a lot of double dribbles today.
So the Tigers with it as your Comets get into a man-to-man defense, and Woodring, she kicks it out, and that was a little chop right there by Woodring, but no call, and that's another walk, I think. And so that's 2 points right there for the Tigers as Daigle gets it up to Hale. She catches it on the sideline. She will drive right, pulls up for a 3. That one's up, and that one's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ince. She kicks it out to Daigle. Daigle will pull for a wide open 3. That one's up, and that one's off the rim. No good, but rebounded by Daigle again. Followed up to Mooter, and she'll be fouled up at the line. So great job. What is happening? I don't know why the score says 70-46.
Yep, unless we got a squirtle going on both sides of the floor. May have 2 computers tacking on points here.
Okay, it's definitely 53-46. They did not just score 17 points.
That's tough right there. Good effort. You like to see her get rewarded there at the stripe.
So Bryn Woodring will check out of the game with 4 fouls here. So that's kind of crucial for the Tigers as she's done a really great job for them on the offensive side of things. And so Lillian Mooter, she'll go to the line. And this second free throw for her is up, and this one is off the rim and good. So that cuts this lead back down to a 2-possession ball game. So Comets kind of trying to extend their defense here, and they get over that one, stolen away by Ince. She will just push on the court, use her speed, gets over to Hale. She will drive, gets down low to Ince, so she puts up a little reverse layup, and that one's good. So 4-point ball game here for the Comets as your Comets dial up the pressure right there. Why is this doing that? It says 79-48, and it's definitely not that.
They're driving here.
That one is
off
up.
glass. No good. Good defense there by the Comets. Oh, tough turnover there. Almost looked like it went off her foot. We'll have a jump ball. Oh, no. They're going to rule Mangum possession.
What'd they call?
No loose. Yeah.
Okay.
No loose ball. Whistle there. No, now they're okay. Now Lady Comet possession. It's just interesting officiating all game. About the best way we could state it.
So Miley Daigle gets it into Alyssa Hale. LaSalle is going to get a screen set by Inns. Gets back over to Inns. Says Inns needs to get it across court right now. So she does. Gets it. Oh, that'll be a carry. Just another mistake right there by the Comets. So Comets have had a lot of opportunities to cut this lead even closer and just haven't really taken advantage of them.
Yeah, and clock's starting at, still plenty of ball left, but 4:30, each one of these possessions here, you're thinking they're going to chew probably 15, 20 seconds off, or they're going to drive and...
Yeah, do that. So I want to be on Joe Potter right there, as the Comets just kind of split the red seed right there and just let her go all the way down the court. So 4:25 left in this game, and that's just Joe Potter's first foul right there. So
yeah. And they've really, I tell you what, they've.
Their score is so wrong. I apologize. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, 54-49. We'll just kind of say it loud.
54-49. Oh
yeah, Squirtle's having a Squirtle moment. So 54-49. We'll just kind of give you live score updates. The second one rattles out. So 5-point ball game here with 4:20 left. And again, like you said, they get her to the boundary right there, right to the not perimeter, excuse me, to the out of bounds line on the sidelines. And that's kind of forced some turnovers there, just kind of push them to the sideline. And they've either had a dribble hit a foot or an ankle, or try to make a pass out of the sideline and creates a turnover. They've just done a really good job of getting the Comets to the sideline with the ball in their hands, and it's created a lot of turnovers.
As that one goes down the court and saved by Hale, but she just has to throw it right back into the Tigers, as Comets are really struggling on the four-court press side of things, as that gets down low but tipped out of bounds by Potter. So good recovery right there to get back and get them set back up on the defensive side of things.
Well, and they've not slowed it down either.
No,
they're really pushing the ball. They're really pushing the ball offensively down court.
Gets it out to number 1, Holly Lemonweb. She drives, kicks it out, and she will pull for up 3. That one up, and that one's good.
That's a big 3 right there.
So,
as you now need points on the other end quickly.
So an 8-point ball game here for the Comets as they choke 57-49. And just really haven't gotten a conversion here on the offense. And that one is up, and that was just not a good shot right there by Hale. So that'll go to the Tigers right there. So, you like to see Alyssa being confident in her shot right there, but not a good look right there since you haven't gotten that shot in a while. So Comets need to dig deep right here and get a good stack some more stops. Gets over to Paxson on the wing. Over to number 11, Landry Lively. And she will kick it back out to number 12, Hannah Sarah. That one's tipped by Inns. Thrown away by Potter as Hale. She drives up the court. This one is up, that one's up, and that one is no good, but that'll be a foul on the play, so Hale will go to line and shoot 2.
Kind of shocked on the other end. You didn't really have a good, the gap kind of closed. Didn't really have a good shot there, and rather than passing out and trying to extend this drive a little bit, you take the errant shot and give the Comets a quick opportunity offensively on the other end of the floor. As 103 to
the score
the
is
Comets are now ahead
103 to 112. The basketball gods have rolled in our favor.
Yeah. So I tell you what, we'll make a quick fix here on that, and
so there's 3 minutes and 19 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. So we'll just get rid of the scoreboard there, and we'll just kind of tell you what it is, as Alyssa Hale's able to convert that one right there. So that second one is up and no good for Hale, as the Comets have a 7-point, or trailing by 7 points here in this quarter, as that pass trying to go to Morgan White there is over her head. And so Miley Daigle gets it into Hale as she will drive up the court. She's going up the right, and she gets a little separation, skips over to Daigle. Daigle, she'll pull up 3. This one up, and that one is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Landry Lively. She dribbles it off of her foot, but she collects it and collected down low to Holly Lemonweb, and that'll be a foul called on Potter. Oh, that'll be a charge.
Yeah. So I can't believe they're still moving the ball this quickly.
I know,
with 3 minutes.
That they'd slow it down,
The 7-point game, just isn't calling it just from a neutral take. I cannot believe they're still pushing the ball this quickly. That they're staying this aggressive.
So Holly Lemonweb, that's her 4th foul in the game, as Daigle gets across court, and she tries to go over the head of Landry Lively, of Britton Woodruff, I apologize, and so that'll go out of bounds off of her. Comets possession down there on the sideline, out of bounds. So just under 3 minutes left in this game, as that goes over the head of Potter and just kind of stands there, but she'll be able to collect it right there. As she goes to the sideline again, gets over to Daigle, and she will dribble it, needs to get across court, gets over to Potter. over to in, so she will drive. She goes up, that one's good. So 5-point ball game here as the Comets get up to 52 and the Mangum Tigers are 57 here. So back to a 2-possession game here as the Comets are going to bring out the pressure here. As now she drives right by Daigle, gets down low to Morgan Wall, but that goes over her head. So Comets are going to be able to try to get this back to a 1-possession ball game here with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. So Comets really need to take advantage of this opportunity right here.
Mangum has not done a good job playing with this lead the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
No,
that's travel, yep.
Man, right there, Alyssa Hill needs to come up and get that ball right there and take that ball up the court.
Yep.
So Comets, once again, just haven't been able to take advantage of those opportunities that they get once Mangum makes those mistakes. So
and they've made their fair share of mistakes the last couple of minutes.
It's down low to Lemon Webb, but she puts up that shot, and that one's good. So back out to a 7-point lead here, right at 2 minutes left in this ball game. So Miley Daigle, she will go around behind her back, gets it across the half-court line, tries to get over to Potter, over to Mooter. She will drive right. She puts up a shot. That one is off the top of the backboard, no good. And
we may have somebody shaking up on one end.
I believe that is Landry Lively.
Yeah. She kind of crashed down hard. Yeah.
Or no, I apologize. That is Holly Lemonweb, who is, I think, just got her breath knocked out of her. And
walking up mostly under her own power.
Yep. So Hannah Stair, we'll check in for her. So 7-point lead here for the Tigers with 1 minute 43 seconds left in this game as they get it up to number 3, Riley Ash. She pushes it down the court. That one is still almost stolen away by Anns, but collected by Morgan White as they get it out to Landry Lively. She pulls up for 3. That one's up and that one's off the backboard. No good. But she gets her own rebound again, and that'll be a foul called. I believe that'll be on Jill Potter, it looks like to me. So that'll be the 5th foul for the Comets.
There comes that bonus rule into effect. So 5 fouls. That'll be sent to stripe as things getting really tough for the Comets now here in the bonus, trailing by 5 points. Or excuse me, by 7. Math's hard on a Thursday afternoon.
Math is hard. So Landry Lively, she goes to the free throw line, and this one is up, and that one's good. As Niley Morgan, she will check in here for Miley Daigle.
Miley had a pretty good game, I feel like, you know. She's made a ton of growth, too. She's really a much better player this year. You know, she showed some really good growth.
So a 9-point lead here for the Tigers as Alyssa Hill gets it. She will go right, and then she goes back left and gets over to Ince. As Ince will look to push her across the court, and she does. As Comets to push it and go get some points here. As Charity Ince tries to get her over, gets over to Niley Morgan, but she's unable to collect right there, so it'll go out of bounds off of Niley.
They just tried that pass, lost a little control of it.
Yeah, it was a good look right there, right idea by Ince. I think it just came a little bit fast, and Niley wasn't really expecting it yet. So Mangum, you expect them to just kind of dribble this clock out here, coming up on a minute left in this ball game as gets it into Holly Lemonweb, and she'll just pull it out once again. So your Comets will drop this game in the first round of the Burns Flat tournament as Mangum's just going to dribble this clock out right there. So they'll just spread it out, and Landry Lively's going to go shoot that ball right there as Niley comes up with that.
It's hard to slow down, you know, when you've played that way the whole game. You can just tell they're having difficulty slowing it down.
Charity gets it over to Potter. It gets it to the corner to Ince. She pulls over 3. That one's up. That one's off the back of the rim. No good. Almost rebounded by Morgan, but just stolen away right there by Britton Woodruff. As she will just take it all the way up the court and she'll put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Morgan with 30 seconds left in this ball game. As Jill's going to take it down the court. Does a little floater. That one's up and that one's good. So 61-54 with 20 seconds left in this game. So Landry Lively, she will just dribble this ball up here and gets it over to Morgan White.
Yep, under 10 here.
So she'll pull it up. So your Comets are going to drop this ball game to Mangum Tigers on the season to come up to 3-1. So your Comets will be back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. We will be streaming that right here on handcommets.tv. So your Comets are going to be playing either Fort Cobb, Broxton, Lady Mustangs, or the Elk City Elkettes JB. So we'll find that out, and we'll get that information back to you as we'll be back here this evening as your Hinton Comets play the Thomas Bay Custer Terriers. So
Yep.
we'll be back right here on HintonCommons.tv tonight for that ball game.
Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends.